Can you hear me now? There we go. There we go. 1 second. Get rid of this one here. I got two up. Hold on, I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna come back. All right. Whoa. I do not like this microphone volume. Audio, microphone. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. All right. Do I sound a little bit muffled to you guys? Sounds a little bit awkward for me here. Testing. Testing. 1, 2. It was fine the first time. Is it still fine right now? Just let you know. Just let me know. Now it's an echo. Can you hear me now? Communications microphone. Testing. 1, 2. Can you hear me? All right. I do not like what's going on here right now. Sorry about this. There was some technical difficulties that I had. Okay, do I sound okay? Seems like I have an echo. Can you hear me now? What about now? All right, I think I had two things open. All right. Yes. Can everyone hear me now? Yes, I love it. The audio is a lot better now. Thank you, RDO. All right. Welcome to the show. All right, day 2 of the inaugural Speak On It Football Talk Draft. If you don't know, now you know. Welcome to the show. I mean, it's just happy to be back. For those of you who were here yesterday, you know that we drafted horribly. What do we know about football? We don't know much. We're going to go over what we had yesterday versus what the actual draft was. So let's go check that out real quick. This is what we had for the draft yesterday, and I'm going to bring it up. What's going on? Oh, we got Terrence here. Hey, what's going on, Terrence?
What's going on? Sorry I'm late.
No, you're good. You're good, Terrence. So, Terrence, check it out. I was just talking to some folks about exactly what it was, and I'm going to share the screen about what we drafted yesterday versus what actually took place.
Man, we was nowhere near.
So we was nowhere near what transpired yesterday. So
I got close with the Debo trade, but somehow it wasn't Debo. It was Brown.
Exactly, right? So let's go look at what we did yesterday. So okay, Aiden Hutchinson, that was a gimme. That was wrong. Trayvon Walker went number 1. Aiden Hutchinson went number 2. Trayvon Walker went number 1. Aiden Hutchinson went number 2. Ike Ekwonu did not go number 3. Let me go back here and see exactly. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here. So Derek Stingley went number 3. On ours, Derek Stingley went number 4. We had Ike Ekwonu going number 3. Derek Stingley going number 4. Okay, Ahmad Sauce Gardner went number 4, while Derek Stingley went number 4. We had Gardner going 5, while Kayvon Thibodeau went number 5 to the Giants. And number 6, Icky went on us. They had Evan Neal going 6th. On 7, we had Evan Neal going, and Charles Cross went. I mean, yesterday was just so much different than what I don't think any of us got anything right. I got to talk. My wife got one thing right. She actually picked an edge rusher for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, even though it was not the kid out of Penn State.
They didn't pick yesterday.
No, Tampa Bay, they jumped back in. Yes, they did.
No, they jumped out.
Check it out.
Tampa traded their pick out.
I'm sorry, not Tampa Bay. George Karlaftis at that pick.
Yeah.
Kansas City picked George Karlaftis. They jumped out. You're right. Because Kansas City's on the clock. I mean, not Kansas City. Tampa Bay's on the clock at 33. My bad. You're totally right. My bad. So
Tampa picks a QB today. Watch.
What's that?
Watch Tampa picks a QB today.
Tampa gonna pick a QB today? You think Tampa gonna snatch up Willis?
They're gonna snatch somebody for the air replacement of Tom Brady. They better.
Sam Howell. I mean, they're gonna ride Tom Brady till the brakes crack on him anyway. So we're gonna see what they do with Tom Brady. So this is what took place yesterday, right? So the good thing about having the PFF draft simulator is this. They already actually have everything actually drafted yesterday, so we don't have to go through it anyway. So instead of keeping what we kept yesterday, we don't have to go through that whole process of finding out what we did yesterday. We just gonna go with today's picks of what we do today. Okay, we're gonna go through what we do today, regardless. So I got everybody's settings already in there. We got the Jets, the Giants, the Commanders, the Steelers, the Bengals, the Buccaneers. Who else? I think I had Baltimore down there too. I'll pick for Baltimore. And that was about it for yesterday, right? So those are the teams that we're gonna have, right? So when the draft kicks off, we already know who drafted for the first round. All those picks have already been tallied up. All those changes have already been tallied up as well. I'm gonna pick the New York Giants today for JJT because he's not gonna be here. I talked to Shabazz today. He called me. He's like, hey, let me know what time it is and stuff like that. You know, Shabazz, let's see that bus Wi-Fi works for him. See if he can get on here.
Shabazz still running.
He still owe you that. He still owe you that. He still owe you that 200.
I done chalked it up.
So, speaking of the draft yesterday, not our draft, Terrence, what surprised you the most about the draft?
Philly.
Was it the fact that
AJ Brown?
There goes Drea. Hey Drea.
Hey Drea. AJ Brown was the biggest shocker to me. No,
hey,
I take that back.
Hey, I got that first pick in the second round, so I got to represent.
So
I take that back. Hollywood was the biggest surprise.
Really? So it wasn't the fact that, let me tell you something. The Philadelphia Eagles and the Jets are right now, they are winning the draft, in my opinion. The way Harry Roseman, he is working it up, down, sideways, around, backwards, forwards. I mean, he is doing his thing. The guy is phenomenal.
Baltimore got a situation now.
Yeah,
Because
now
Lamar came out and spoke out how
Lamar,
unhappy he was.
Lamar was not happy with the fact that they got rid of a wide receiver for him, right?
The
So what did
fastest
that
wide
tell you?
receiver he got, not
The
his
best
best
wide-
target. I mean, Hollywood got more drops than he got catches in his lifetime, but
This is true. Hollywood is Bollywood because he don't
Yeah.
catch nothing. But they also got rid of the Notre Dame wide receiver as well. He's gone too.
no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's gone too. So they just got that tight end to throw to right now. So they're gonna have to pick up somebody. And if you look at the draft of how it's going right now, you got first pick coming off the clock at 33 is Dre's Bucks, where they got 13 picks coming up, and they got them as leading the defensive line and cornerback. They need a wide receiver. They need a wide receiver. So if you look at this, a couple of guys, in my opinion, that actually, was a surprise to me was the way the Detroit Lions came up 20 spots to pick up Jameson Williams. Jameson Williams is a kid. Now, let me tell you, look at the footage on this kid. Great kid. Extremely, extremely talented athlete.
I give families a home.
But just coming off of a torn ACL. Look at the speed on this kid, Drea. I want you to watch this. He's a wideout.
Young goes short over the middle. On the run is Williams. Dragged down, first and goal. On the crossing
All right.
Now, mind you, he used to play for the he was on the Ohio State Buckeyes. Now look at this kid. Is this speed?
Still running. Puts a fake out of man inside the 30 and backpedals to the 28. Look, you made the call.
Now what they gave up,
Down of the day. Young fires and it's complete.
the intangibles this guy has
Yeah.
at the next level is going to be something to see. But he has to get healthy, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Throw on the run. Williams.
And you're going to see a couple of things. Terrence, you know who this guy is. Jameson Williams. What do you think about Detroit going up so far to get him?
I didn't understand it.
I
mean,
didn't understand it either. 20 spots. You know how much they had to pay for that?
but nothing Detroit does me surprises me though. Detroit has thrown away draft capital for years.
20 spots for a guy who's coming off an ACL injury. In my opinion, don't get me wrong, he's a great talent, but I'm not moving up 20 spots, guys.
Now he'd have been there in the second round.
To get a kid that's going to be there in the second round. Exactly, right?
I think a lot of people reached. I thought New England reached. I didn't like the Penn State kid that we picked. I thought, there were so many better receivers out there that we could have got besides him. We already had a Dotson.
He said we already had a Dotson.
They're related.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. He said we already had a Dotson.
Yeah, we already had a family member that didn't work out.
Hey,
Yeah.
We don't need no more.
Yep.
We don't need no more Dotsons. So, and this is the thing. I thought it was the same kind of guy that you already had in your squad already, though. You know what I mean? If you got a speed guy, it'd have been different. But you guys like short receivers on that team. McLaurin.
Now, I'm gonna tell you the two biggest surprises of the day.
Okay.
One's gonna come at number 1, and one's gonna come at number 8.
Well, 31 and 37, 39.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is not your pick, Dre. We know what you're gonna pick, but
Tampa
he's
Bay's gonna
thinking Tampa's gonna take
a quarterback.
A quarterback.
Nah, right. I don't think so, but we're gonna see. That's not what I'm going with. That's not what I'm going with my pick. But yeah, we're gonna see. You're right.
Carolina's gonna get a quarterback.
Carolina?
But it's gonna come via trade.
Oh my God. You talking about Jimmy Garoppolo?
Nope.
Who?
Baker
Mayfield?
Yep.
They're gonna have to take on that money. But oh boy, they already said they don't want him, man. That wide receiver don't want him, man. I know he's just a wide receiver, but he got to catch the ball. He don't want nobody want Baker's attitude.
You know, Baker's an upgraded Manziel.
But this is the thing: is Baker better than a Sam Darnold? Is he better than Sam Darnold right now?
Yes and no. Yes, in Carolina, he's better than Sam Darnold.
Yes.
No, talent-wise, he's not better than Sam Darnold. You have to put Sam Darnold somewhere like Buffalo where he can grow and stop getting hit and just have a season on the bench and learn.
Exactly. Hold on 1 second, guys. Exactly. Sorry about that. My phone was about to die. I didn't want that to happen. So, like I said, there's a couple of things in the draft that surprised me. Another one a lot of people aren't talking about, but they a little bit are, is the the 29th pick in the draft.
That was horrible.
The Patriots chose Cole Strange. Cole Strange. Now, let me tell you something. The Patriots, this guy is a third-round pick. That's what they got him for, third-round pick. But you know Belichick. Belichick is the type of guy who he actually gets talent that works for his roster, right? You know, he don't draft for guys coming off of different high schools or whatever. You know what I mean? Except Alabama.
They said he's a very good guard, but they just questioned him going against the talent.
Yes, the talent level. I mean, he's coming from an FCS school, just like the Northern Illinois kid, Trevor Penning, who went. It's the highest ranked Northern Illinois player being drafted in the first round in NFL history.
Where did T.O. come out at?
T.O.?
Yeah.
T.O. came out of Chattanooga State or something like that.
He was drafted higher than him.
He in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Wow.
But I thought the Ravens had a bad pick too. You traded Hollywood Brown to come pick up
Trevor. Well, that was a money thing though.
You could have got somebody better.
Well, no, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. That was the Titans. You said the Ravens, they traded Hollywood Brown and they went ahead and picked up Tyler Lindenbaum, and that was it?
Yeah.
I don't like that, but I think they got another. Yeah, I don't like that at all. You got rid of Hollywood Brown for a center. So protection versus somebody to throw him the ball. I'm not digging that that sort of and Ozzie Newsome's not running that. You know who's going to be running
they got Cal Hamilton and Tyler Lindenbaum.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But we're going to start our draft in a minute here. I know Andrea's getting impatient about picking her.
She looked real comfortable.
She's real comfortable. She's chilling.
I'm chilling.
Okay, just go put it on to her. I'll fix it.
Everybody know what this is.
On top.
Bluetooth connected.
All right. Everybody know what that sound is, right?
We know.
Right here is where we begin. Everybody know what this is? All right, that's a double entendre there, but still. Anyway, all right, guys. So day 2 of the draft is gonna commence right now. On the clock at pick number 33 are via the Jacksonville Jaguars are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 33. Right now, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers needs are guard, center, and defensive interior linemen. I'm going to start the draft. Andrea, if you don't know what this is, the draft, you're going to have some time to do some trades. People are going to want to trade with you. I'm going to start the draft. You have 5 minutes. Are you ready? Are you prepared for your draft? Prepare to draft.
I'm prepared. Let's go.
All right, let's go. All right, the draft has officially started right now, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are on the clock. Tampa Bay has 4 trades right now. The New York Jets want to trade the 38th pick for the Tampa Bay's 33rd pick. All right? They also have the 101 pick, 111th pick. Their needs, the Jets' needs are wide receiver, linebacker, cornerback. Your needs are guard, center, defensive interior lineman. You could ask them, Andrea, if you want to trade with their 38th pick. For your 33rd pick, you can get their 101st and 117th. This trade has a 44% chance to be accepted. You want to trade, Andrea, or do you want to just continue to draft for your player?
Continue to draft.
Okay. All right. So these are players that are available right now for you, Andrea. We have the tackle, Bernard Ramon, tackle, Central Michigan. Linebacker, Nakobe Dean, Sky Moore, cornerback, Andrew Booth, and so on and so on. What particular position are you looking to draft?
Nice pick. I sent you my pick. Private chat.
Oh, okay. Okay. With that being said, the pick is in for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And with the 33rd pick in the 2022 Speak on a Football Talk draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select linebacker Nakobe Dean.
Come on now.
Georgia. That's pretty good.
Yep, I know.
That's pretty good. All right. So, Nakobe Dean. And in between that, the Detroit Lions, who traded with the Minnesota Vikings, the Minnesota Vikings picked up tackle Bernhard Rahman. And with the 35th pick, the New York Jets traded with the Tennessee Titans. They picked up cornerback Andrew Booth. On the clock right now are the New York Football Giants, whose needs are offensive lineman, edge, and linebacker. Right now, the Giants have trades for pick number 45, 46, 51, 55 for the Ravens. Hey, look at Houston. Look at their needs. Look what it says.
That's what it is. Every position.
It says every position. Okay, so looking at that, 36 to 45. I'm gonna look and see what players are out there to draft. Ooh. So what I'm gonna do is this. Okay. I already know what pick I'm gonna pick here. I am going to look at We already got a lineman and an edge.
You better take another lineman. You're going to need it.
Interior offensive lineman, ranked 67. We got a pick at 67. It's too high for him. Tight end, 60. Too high. Too high. I'm looking at cornerback / safety, Jalen Petrie. First or second round pick. Woo! You got a first or second round grade. All right, the pick is now in. With their first pick in the second round, the New York Football Giants select Jalen Petrie, safety. He's not a cornerback. Safety out of Baylor University. On the clock. Ooh. All right. In between that, the Houston Texans, who are in need of every position, selected quarterback out of Liberty, Malik Willis. I don't put that past.
His career be over.
Dang. Hey, Terrence, it's not going to be good. He needs some help. But I see that happening too. I see that happening as well. All right, on the clock right now are the New York Jets, who knocked it out of the park yesterday. All right, they got their pick via Carolina trade at number 38. They say there needs a wide receiver, linebacker, quarterback. Nope. In my opinion, they do not need that. They do not need a wide receiver. They got plenty of wide receivers. I would say they need a linebacker. They already picked up a cornerback. Let's see available linebackers that are available right now. Linebacker, Leo Chenal, Wisconsin. Brian Asamo. I'm going to go Leo Chenal from Wisconsin for the New York Jets at pick number 38. All right. Right now, does anybody feel like they want to trade up, trade back, or wait to where they at right now?
I'm good.
You're good? Okay. So we're going to resume the draft. On the clock right now are the Seattle Seahawks. They got the next two drafts. The next two draft picks, 40 and 41. In between that, the Chicago Bears picked up Sky Moore, wide receiver out of Western Michigan.
I feel like pick at the ladder.
Okay.
And then when it falls, I have to pick back up.
With the 40th pick, the Seattle Seahawks select Andrea's edge she picked yesterday out of Penn State, Arnold Ebiketie. Seattle's on the clock at 41.
Bad house.
And Seattle has taken the third quarterback off the board in this year's draft. And it is Sam Howell, quarterback, North Carolina. This seems plausible to me. This guy is basically, he's the same height as Russell Wilson. I don't know if the mental capacity is there or the fortitude that Russell Wilson has, but Sam Howell is now a Seattle Seahawk. Good luck to him. Moving on to pick number 42, Indianapolis Colts are on the clock. Indianapolis Colts have picked up edge rusher David Ojabo, edge, Michigan, via trade from Washington at 42. If you don't know who David Ojabo is the running mate of one Aiden Hutchinson, who went number 2 to the Detroit Lions, but he suffered an Achilles tear during his pro day. I think this is a bit high for him, being the fact that he has an injury. You could have, drafted him a little bit later, the second round. It's a little bit much, but hey, they need some pass rush there. On the clock right now are the Atlanta Falcons at 43. And with the 43rd pick in the 2022 Speak on a Football Live draft, the Atlanta Falcons select George Pickens, another running mate for they picked up in the first round the wide receiver out of let's go, the wide receiver Drake London out of USC. So Drake London is paired with George Pickens, and we're going to see if Marcus Mariota, who is the quarterback over there now for the Atlanta Falcons, to see how he does. On the clock right now are the Cleveland Browns. This right here could possibly change everything in the draft. Cleveland Browns are on the clock. All right, the Cleveland Browns have just chosen defensive interior lineman Travis Jones from Connecticut. Okay, interior defensive lineman, not bad. Not a bad pick. All right, on the clock right now are the Baltimore Ravens, who have just traded one of their wide receivers, one of their best wide receivers, and that's saying a lot because he drops a lot of balls. We're going to see. Right now, there's a trade. Kansas City would like to trade with Baltimore for their 50th pick. No, I'm not going to take that trade. Baltimore needs to draft a wide receiver. I'm going to look up the best wide receiver available. Jalen Tolbert, in my opinion, 6'1", 194. Is not the guy out of South Alabama. John Mechie is a very good wide receiver. Injured right now. I'm going to go Christian Watson out of North Dakota State University. Actually, no, I'm not. I don't know. Hold on a second here. I got to talk to Lamar. Hold on. Lamar, you want John Mechie or do you want? All right. Lamar said he wants a guy that can come in and play immediately. So I'm drafting Christian Watson out of North Dakota State to have someone to throw to for Lamar Jackson. All right. So the 46th pick, the Minnesota Vikings traded that pick to Detroit Lions for cornerback. They traded Detroit Lions, and Detroit Lions picked up Kyler Gordon, cornerback out of Washington. On the clock right now are the Washington Commanders.
Let's look at those trades that are available.
Okay, trades that are available. New Orleans Saints want to move up 2 spots. All right, from you. Also, you got the Eagles, the Arizona Cardinals, Jacksonville Jaguars. The Giants would like to move up from 67, and the Baltimore Ravens from 76.
What's New Orleans giving up?
So New Orleans want to give you their 49th pick. You get to choose what you want to take from them. They want to give up their 49th for your 47th. What do you want to take from them? They're 161?
They're too far back. Let's go to the next one.
All right, you go to 51, the Philadelphia Eagles. Ooh, 51, 83.
Yeah, let's propose that.
Ooh, they don't look like they want to get that. This trade will not be accepted. 51 and 83.
Let's see who has the next one.
Okay, so 55, Arizona Cardinals. So if you take 55 and 87 for 47.
Yep.
This trade has a 41% chance of being accepted. You want me to offer it to them?
Offer it to them.
All right, let's see what they say. They have accepted your trade. Right now, we have a trade. A trade right now. The Arizona Cardinals have traded with the Washington Commanders. The Washington Commanders have traded away the pick number 47, which they received from the Indianapolis Colts, to the Washington Commanders for Arizona's 55th pick in this year's draft and their 87th pick in this year's draft. The draft is going to resume, and the Arizona Cardinals are currently on the clock. And with that pick, OMG. This is a head scratcher because with the 47th pick in this year's draft, I guess they're not playing around with what's the name anymore. They picked up Desmond Ridder, quarterback out of Cincinnati. Wow. So on the clock right now are the Chicago Bears via the LA Chargers. And with the 48th pick, that's not a bad place for him to go. With the 48th pick in the NFL draft, the Chicago Bears select Breece Hall, the first running back to go off the board in the 2022 NFL draft. Wow. Awesome. With the 49th pick, the New Orleans Saints are on the clock.
Shabazz asked me, what was I doing?
Huh?
Shabazz asked me, what was I doing?
He said, what was you doing?
Yeah.
He said, what is he doing? We looking for a safety. Shabazz, I didn't see you up there. What pick are the Bengals? I got your pick for the Bengals. I didn't know you was in there.
The Bengals don't have a pick in the second round, do they?
I don't know. Hey, with the 49th pick in the NFL draft, 2022 NFL draft, the New Orleans Saints select Matt Corral, quarterback, Mississippi State. On the clock right now are the Kansas City Chiefs. Their needs are wide receiver, defensive lineman, and cornerback. On the clock right now are the Kansas City Chiefs. Their needs are wide receiver, defensive lineman. Ooh, Kansas City is stocking up on defense this year. With the 50th pick in this year's draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select defensive end, edge rusher from Minnesota, Boye Mafe. Not a bad. On the clock right now are the Philadelphia Eagles at pick 51. And with that pick 51, the Philadelphia Eagles select Kenneth Walker, halfback, Michigan State, second running back coming off the board in this round. Picking right now are the Pittsburgh Steelers. They already have the quarterback of the future. Let's see right now if their trade 52, Detroit Lions. Nope, it's too far down. 97. Steelers need to draft a player, the quarterback, and a tackle. They need help at tackle a lot. Who do they have? Quarterback and a tackle. They need help at tackle. Abraham Lucas. Who do they have? Kellen, looks rough. Steelers might need to go best player available. Let's give them a running mate because I don't know who else they have to run with. Actually, you know what? Since the Steelers lost a wide receiver, and they just ain't been
a wide receiver. A wide receiver.
Yeah, they lost wide receivers because the wide receiver they got there ain't good. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them wide receiver Jalen Tolbert. All right, give him what's the name, somebody to throw to, the new quarterback Jalen Tolbert, wide receiver out of South Alabama for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That one hurt
because you probably wanted that dude.
That was my move back right there.
All right, and with the 54th pick, the Patriots selected Roger McCreary, cornerback out of Auburn. All right, with the 56th pick, with the 55th pick on the clock right now, the Washington Commanders. Go ahead, Washington. You got one trade. The Cincinnati Bengals want to come trade up.
Shabazz don't want that trade.
They got a QB. Wow. He don't want to trade up. Who you want to get?
Let's look at guards.
So look at guards, huh?
Actually, tackles.
Offensive tackles. Right now, Abraham Lucas. This kid, is a fourth-round pick, 6'6",
Yeah.
315.
I don't like Lucas.
That's
He got sloppy hands.
I know. Jameer Slade from Sailor.
We're gonna go ahead and just go Michi.
Ooh. Oh man. Wide receiver. John Mechie. The pick is in. Hey, that's like a pick for y'all too, for real. I'm gonna let it go a little quicker because I know the real draft is coming on in a minute. All right. So from the Washington pick, I'm gonna go through. Dallas Cowboys selected edge rusher Josh Pascal from Kentucky. The Buffalo Bills at 57 select Nick Bonito, edge from Oklahoma. At 58, the Atlanta Falcons selected edge from USC, Drake Jackson. I think this is a really good pickup for the Green Bay Packers. Trey McBride, Colorado State. On the clock right now, again, are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Drea, you're on the clock. You got a trade right now, Drea. Somebody wants to move up the Bengals. They don't want to do that. Shabazz don't want to trade up.
I ain't trade.
You ain't trading? So
no.
Right now, they say you guys need a guard, center, defensive tackle. Best players available right now are here. You already picked up, your only pickup right now you picked up was a linebacker. You already got a linebacker.
Go to the tight ends.
Greg Dulwich, this guy is 6'4", 243. He's a third-round pick as a grade. UCLA. His stats.
Go back.
Jelani Woods.
Go down.
James Mitchell. Jeremy Ruckert. He's at Ohio State. Cade Oten. The further you go down, the worse they get.
I see that.
So if you don't want a tight end, go someplace else. Now you lost the wide receiver, but you gained the wide receiver from Atlanta. Ugh. And wide receivers looking thin.
Because there's so many of them. It's a deep wide receiver draft.
No. So you didn't get an edge yet. Remember, you didn't get an edge because you didn't have an edge last time. This guy ain't bad.
Is Kenyon Green still on the board?
Nope, he's gone. Way gone.
Damn.
You want an interior line? You want a lineman? Now this guard is good. Dylan Parham. He's a third-round pick.
He a big boy.
I know. You saw that? Look.
Yeah.
3'11" guard, 6'3". He's basically morbid obese.
Go back. Go back to them tight ends. I need a tight end. I need a tight end to replace Gronk.
So you're looking at a Jeremy Ruckert, 6'6", 250, or a Jelani Woods. This guy's like 6'7", 269.
All right.
But his rank is 106.
Yeah. Let's go with Greg.
Greg Dulwich. Okay.
Yep.
All right, the pick is in. With the 60th pick in the NFL draft, Tampa Bay Buccaneers selects tight end Greg Dulwich. Whoa. Got a little bit of weather outside. All right. So after Greg DeLuch, the San Francisco 49ers selected linebacker Troy Anderson. Kansas City selected DeMarvin Leal, edge out of Texas A&M. Shabazz, you are on the clock right now. Who would you like to pick? Your need is guard and center. Or should I just let Terrence pick for you?
I actually want to see if he wants to trade.
Uh-oh. Shabazz. You up, Shabazz? All right, you got 2 minutes, so you should be good. Draxton Hill from Michigan. He already got picked. That's a cornerback, right?
Yeah, Hill's gone.
Hill is gone. He got picked already. Round 1, he got picked. Daxton Hill got picked by, you picked him up in the first round. Your team already got him. Your team got him in the first round already. So, Shabazz, we going off of what they drafted yesterday, not what we did, because we didn't do good yesterday of our draft.
and that just tells you where Braxton Hill should have been picked up in the second round, not there the first.
Yo, they could have probably got him in the second round right there.
Yeah.
Too. So who you want? You got 1 minute, Shabazz. If not, I'm gonna let Terrence pick for you. And Terrence gonna trade you for the worst trades ever. He probably gonna trade y'all out of the draft, man. All right, so your needs are guard and center. You picked up a cornerback. So let's look at the guards and centers that are available. Interior offensive lineman. Guard, Dylan Parham is pretty good. Centers, you're going way down. Dylan Parham is pretty good. 6'3". He's a third round pick.
He's massive.
He said, give me the best center available. The best center available is Dahani West, Arizona State. He's 6'3", 296, though. All right, I'm giving you that center. Arizona. The pick is in. Donovan West out of Arizona State. All right, that concludes round 2. All right. With the 64th pick of round 2, Tariq Woolen was chosen for the Denver Broncos, cornerback out of UTSA. All right, round 3. Here we go. Draft is resuming on the clock of the Jaguars. On the clock of the Jaguars pick defensive interior lineman from Houston, Logan Hall. After that, the Detroit Lions, who traded with the Minnesota Vikings, and the Minnesota Vikings picked up cornerback Cam Taylor-Britt. On the clock right now are the New York Giants, offensive lineman and edge. Giants chose edge, offensive lineman, and a safety. Giants are looking at a linebacker, and a linebacker that popped up right on the screen right now is Brian Osamaoa. But let's look at a trade and see what's going on here. 161, no. New Orleans, no. Giants pick is in. Brian Osamaoa, linebacker, Oklahoma. We're going down. Downtown, baby. Oh, my God. Chris Angel is doing something crazy behind us. All right. After the Giants pick, we're going to go through with the 68th pick. The Houston Texans selected linebacker Christian Harris with the 69th pick via the New York Jets. Tennessee Titans selected tackle Abraham Lucas with the 70th pick via the Carolina Panthers. The Jacksonville Jaguars selected edge rusher from South Carolina, Kingsley Ngombre. With the 71st pick, the Chicago Bears selected tackle Luke Godecki from Central Michigan. And with the 72nd pick, the Seattle Seahawks selected safety out of Maryland, Nick Cross. The 73rd pick, via Washington, the Indianapolis Colts selected Cameron Thomas, edge out of San Diego State. And with pick 74, another wide receiver comes off the board for the Atlanta Falcons. They selected Calvin Austin III. And with the 75th pick, the Denver Broncos selected tackle Darian Kennard. On the clock right now are the Baltimore Ravens, and the Baltimore Ravens have chosen safety Kyle Hamilton and center Tyler Lindenbaum. So they need a defensive interior lineman or a cornerback. So let's look who's available.
Deron Payne.
We got some trades here. 82, too far back for my blood. Plus, we need to draft some players. All right, there's a linebacker here that is very productive. But they already have linebackers. I'm looking at this guy right here, interior defensive lineman, Perion Winfrey. Perion Winfrey out of Oklahoma. The pick is in for the Baltimore Ravens. Next on the clock, Minnesota Vikings. All right. So after the Baltimore pick, the Minnesota Vikings selected guard Dylan Parham out of Memphis. The Cleveland Browns selected Alec Pierce, wide receiver, Cincinnati. The Los Angeles Chargers selected Zach Tom, tackle, Wake Forest. And at the 80th pick, the Houston Texans selected linebacker Chad Muma. All right, the Giants are on the clock again. Offensive lineman, edge, and linebacker. Giants are on the clock right now. I am looking at tight ends right now. And tight ends available for the Giants. Giants are happy that this guy is still on the board, still there. He comes from a winning program, and he's going to get him. Giants going to pick up tight end, Ohio State, doesn't mind blocking, Jeremy Ruckert. 81st overall. All right, on the clock right now are the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, they already have a quarterback, tackle. I'm going to give them Kellen Deach out of Arizona State. All right, after the New York Giants, let's go through some picks, the last five. Atlanta selected Sam Williams, edge, out of Mississippi. Philadelphia Eagles selected tackle out of Georgia, Jamari Salyer. Pick 84, the Pittsburgh Steelers selected Kellen Deach. 85th pick, Patriots selected Kirby Joseph. And with the 86th pick, cornerback out of Mississippi State, the Las Vegas Raiders select Martin Emerson. 87th pick overall, the Washington Commanders are on the clock after trading with the Arizona Cardinals. What do you want to do, Washington?
Can we pull up the corners?
Shabazz said it's Mixon under contract. Shabazz said it's Mixon under contract. All right, you got Marcus Houston, Jalen Amari Davis, who's not bad. Marcus Houston, his height, 5'8". I ain't never seen a corner 5'8".
No, I want the
6-1, Bama. Ooh. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna show you that one.
Go back up. LSU. Let me see him.
Cordell Flott.
Yeah.
6'1", 175.
That's the one I want.
That's the one you want?
Yep.
Okay. The pick is in. The 87th pick. Washington Commanders select Cordell Flott, cornerback out of LSU. On the clock are those nasty Cowboys. Filthy things they are. All right, let's go down to the Cowboys select tackle Max Mitchell. Buffalo Bills at 89 selected Fedarian Mathis. 90th pick, Tennessee Titans selected edge rusher Alex Wright. 91st pick, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I want to trade back in it. I want to trade back in at 93 also.
Okay. Who you want to get, Drea?
Bring up the quarterbacks.
Oh, shoot. I can tell you right now, Drea, don't sleep on this dude.
Yeah.
Zappy?
Don't sleep on Zappy.
Hey, man, Zappy. Don't nobody want Zappy.
Everybody else is trash.
Nobody wants Zappy, man. Leave Zappy to 118.
Huh?
Leave Zappy to 118.
Hey, nobody don't sleep on Zappy. I'm telling you.
Yeah. We're going with Zappy. We're picking up
You go with
Zappy.
Zappy? Okay. Pick is in. All right, on the clock. Ooh, pause. Oh, snap. I'm sorry. You want to trade? You want to trade back in? 94?
Yeah.
So, offer trade. Hold on a second. So, all right. So, who you want to trade? You want to trade New England? What do you want to trade for? Let me see. Commanders. You want to give them your 98th pick for their 94th pick?
Hold on. I'm at 90. Oh, I'm at 98 again?
Yeah.
We'll run it out. I
Run
thought
it
I was
out?
farther back. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the pick is in.
Who they get? All right. I need a cornerback and strong safety. Cornerback. Hey, I'm not gonna do you like that, Shabazz, and get you that. I'm gonna get you that safety.
JT Woods.
I'm telling you, this dude right here is no joke. A little secret. I'm gonna give you a little secret. This guy right here, don't sleep on this dude right here. They say he a 5th round pick though. Don't sleep on that cat. But I'm gonna give you the best available. I'm gonna give you Marcus Jones. All right, Washington, you up again.
Yeah.
You just gonna resume? You want to go? All right, let it roll. All right, you go ahead, Washington. You on the clock.
Let me get the corners back up.
Here we go. And with the 33rd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Logan Hall, defensive end.
Man,
So scroll up for me.
he's not bad. What's his height? 5'11".
Yeah, I want to look at Joshua.
They even got no stats for him. Fayetteville State Broncos. Who's this dude? Cam State, 6'2". It's not bad. But he's 23 years old. He'll be 23 years old though. You see that?
Yeah.
Kalen Barnes. What's up with him?
What you say?
He's 23. Old cats. He ran a 4.23.
No,
All right, I'm ready.
for him right there.
Who you want?
Potential first round grades on Logan Hall. He's kind of rumored to go in there. So I think right
I'm gonna go with Joshua Williams.
Joshua Williams?
Yep.
Okay.
Just another
Pick is in.
What you saying to me?
Those trades in round number 1, and the fact that we had 9 of them, guess what? Opening round number 2, he got another one. Here we go. Let's not mess around here. The Packers and the Vikings getting it done. Minnesota receiving the 53rd and the 59th.
All right, Jets are on the clock.
Find out. There's Kimmy Jackson in the house. She's not the big issue.
I'm gonna go ahead and give the Jets a tight end,
Well, we know that this has got to be a wide receiver.
Jelani Woods. Actually, I'm gonna give them a guard, Marcus Hayes.
My God. Get back to Sky Moore, my favorite player in the draft. Like, my daughter's name is Skylar.
I love that.
So that's why, but that is not why he's my favorite. I thought he was just an excellent route runner, great hands, just a super technician at the position, ultra productive.
All right, so that concludes our draft
Got to take
right now for today. That's rounds 2 and 3.
community, and not to mention Aaron Rodgers.
You almost felt like, let's call it a spade here. We thought Green Bay was going to do this in the first round. We saw the run of wide receivers that were grabbed yesterday. 6.
So I'm gonna stop sharing this right now.
Now I don't need no running back, Shabazz. We got running backs like y'all got everything else in the draft room.
Hey, I'm gonna stop sharing that, right? So tomorrow we're gonna continue right where we left off. No trades, no nothing. It's gonna be right where we left off, and it'll probably kick in again to where it actually really everything really happened. But we're gonna see where we at today. I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and get out the picks for today, and so we can see how bad we did. But we know who we picked, so. But yeah, hey, I ain't gonna. Oh, I got a private chat. I'm sorry, Trey McBride. Ooh, you a little bit late.
I know. Hey,
Yeah,
who did Tampa pick?
Yeah, they picked some defensive lineman. You don't even know his name.
Oh shoot.
Hey,
That's who they
Dylan-
traded up for?
Yeah, they.
Traded back for?
Hey, and you.
Yeah.
Hey, oh, Christian Watson finally went. Told you, Green Bay picked up Christian Watson. So they traded with the Minnesota Vikings, and they ended up getting a wide receiver. So
Yeah, but they traded the 54th and 56th to them.
to move up to 34?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so Tampa Bay, they traded to get a lineman.
Yep.
Defensive lineman, yes. But they already had a defensive lineman.
That's what I'm saying. What did okay, all right.
That's
I
crazy.
thought they was going to do something big.
I don't know. George
Oh, Marquise Brown came out and spoke. He
What'd he
requested
say?
the trade.
Yeah, that's what he said. So this is the thing. They said he said he wanted to trade, but they said he had to keep it. They said he had to keep it quiet though,
He said Baltimore system wasn't for me.
because it's too heavy for running around. It's too heavy from him. It's running and it's not. So he went to, where did he go to?
Arizona.
It's pass heavy there. You got old boy over there. It's pass heavy.
Baltimore better get past it because Lamar ain't gonna last too many more run heavies.
Man, oh man.
You're right about that. He gonna end up like RG.
Yes.
Oh man, yo, he looked bad. He looked bad. Shabazz talking too much trash. All right, y'all. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all go. Enjoy the draft. We're gonna continue it again tomorrow with rounds 4 through 7. And that's when it's gonna start getting real interesting, because they're gonna start trades gonna happen everywhere. People gonna start trading all 7-round picks and stuff like that. It's gonna start getting crazy. So, but we're gonna look at what we did today, and it should be interesting. But y'all move back a lot. Shabazz, I'm gonna need you to participate, man. Terrence out here making your picks for you, bro.
Shabazz don't want to be on camera just yet.
Hey, especially when you owe people them greenbacks. But anyway, I digress. Hey, appreciate y'all, man. Y'all enjoy the draft.
You too now.
All right, holla at y'all.
All right.
Have a good one. All right. That was Speak on the Sports Football Talks Day 2 draft. All right. Loved everybody on it. He said I got off work late. We had a great time today. Everybody got their draft stuff in. Good stuff for everyone. Uh-oh. But anyway, I'm going to watch the draft too. I'm excited. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Holla.